what do you do if you have a breakout?
Take a bunch of turmeric and I put a little bit of water and then I put a little bit of like charcoal powder and it detoxifies it. It dries it out in the most like holistic way and it takes away any of like the dark pigmentation or like the blood that I've like bothered it with, like if I start messing with like a little spot. And I swear to God, turmeric like clears your fucking skin.
Pimples be gone.
Pimples be gone.
See, I take tissue paper and I squeeze that motherfucker until every bit of juice is out of there.
I used to do that.
Oh, I love it.
I love it too. I'm like that weirdo that will watch like those skincare, like popping the pimples.
Me too. I do
the
that too.
earwax. I'm like, yeah.
Get it out.
I love it and I hate it at the same time. But don't do that. Like it took me a long time not to like fuck with my face.
Here's a good tip. Pick other people's faces. I ask my boyfriend all the time. I'm like, can I please pop that? I'm like, you have a huge blackhead. We'll be like in a fancy restaurant and I'll be like popping this pimple.
Mole.
Yeah. I'm like, you're vegan. You shouldn't have this. And then I'm like,
clean pillowcases, y'all. You have to clean your sheets.
You can come over and change my sheets. I don't have time.
I'm not doing that shit.
Okay, well, whatever.
I know I'm Latina, but like, relax.
So this is a crazy story that I've had. This was earlier on when I was eating plant-based. I was obviously vegan. I cared about the animals, but I didn't fully understand how far it went when it came to animals being used in the beauty industry.
Yikes.
So because I had some skin issues and I had to get facials here and there and really try to like take care of my skin to deal with texture that I had. So I decided to get a hydrofacial.
Okay.
And it was downtown at this place it was like a dermatologist's office.
Okay.
And I went and I was super excited because hydrofacials tend to be very hydrating.
Yeah,
and
you're like hydrofacial.
Hydra. And I needed it. It's winter. My skin's dry and flaky. And I get there and it's, I sit down in the chair and the dermatologist comes over to me and she's like telling me about the procedure. This is what we're going to do. And then she proceeds to ask me, are you allergic to shellfish by any chance? And I look at her and I said, yes, I am actually. Why? Why are you asking me about shellfish when I'm about to get a hydrofacial? And she says, oh, well, then we can't do this. And I said, why? What do you mean we can't do this? And she said that there are ingredients inside of the...
I can't trust you anymore.
Why can't you trust me?
I feel like you're lying right now. You're telling me a story. Okay.
I'm not... God. This is based on a true story.
No, I know about based on true stories.
This actually happened. And so I had to get up and storm out of the dermatologist's
You had to storm out? You had to storm out.
I always cause a scene. I cause a scene wherever I go. And so I storm out and I'm like, you know what? You should really consider not putting shrimp, crabs, and lobsters in that fucking hydrofacial, and then maybe I'll be back.
There's
and
shrimp and crab in the hydrofacial?
Isn't that what shellfish is? I guess. And then I researched it later on, and they said something about the shellfish being in the hydrofacial. It helps to soften up the skin while they're doing the vacuuming. Who the fuck knows?
It's just filler. I mean, let's be honest. Like, we know about this in, like, different departments when it comes to animal exploitation.
The point being is that I never got a hydrofacial ever because of that experience. And so I actually switched to microneedling, which I just got one yesterday. My skin's a little red. I have a little bit of makeup
Your skin
on.
looks great.
Thank you. It's basically a procedure where they take these tiny little needles and they run it all over your face and it boosts collagen and just helps with texture and overall appearance. And I'm all about preventative measures. And
I mean, it kind of goes hand in hand with, not hand in hand, but going back to like you wanting to pop things, right? When you break the skin tissue, your body is instantly thinking, must repair. Yeah. So that's what microneedling is. It's like you're breaking your skin and your body is going to fight to fix it. However, if you're not eating the right things, you're not helping yourself repair your skin cells. So that's why it's really important to eat a lot of leafy greens, a lot of amino acid based foods to help those procedures.
You have these absurd beauty trends that are just so easy to avoid. Like, I always try to tell people when you go vegan, you don't have to change every single thing about you. You just have to stop taking what was never yours to take in the first place. And so I will see on TikTok sometimes these girls coming on, they're like, look at how I got my dry, flaky skin to be glowy and dewy and plump. And I'm like, ooh, how did she do that? And then the woman proceeds to say, I put sperm all over my face.
I'm done. I knew this was going to come up.
Girl, first of all, what kind of sperm? Like, I mean, it happens. But then she proceeds to say, sperm from a salmon.
Girl, bye.
Are you okay?
Twisted.
Are you okay?
The lengths people go, that's insane. I would never. Dodging sperm. Like, in every way, dodging it. I mean, why would you do that? It's unnecessary.
Why would you intentionally put sperm on your face, let alone from a salmon?